Hello and Happy New Year, and welcome back to Bob's Live, our weekly show right here on the internet. And well, we took a couple weeks off over the Christmas break, and we're back and we're ready to get growing in the new year. And along those lines, if you've been on our Facebook page or on our website recently, or if you get our email newsletter, we're currently looking for your gardening resolutions. And I'm going to be using those entries. Some of them I'm going to have to kind of weed through them because I've got quite a few. But I'm going to pick out some and use that for this week's blog post. So I thought it would be great to share ideas and kind of give everybody a little bit of motivation going into the new year and kind of help you get off on the right foot when it comes to gardening. Here at Bob's, we're starting to ramp up our spring production. So along with that, we're starting to hire for springtime. So due to the nature of our business, where it's seasonal, we always have to hire a large workforce in the springtime, and then some of them get laid off at different points during the year as production increases and then drops. So over the next 3 months, we're going to be growing about 90% of the plants that will grow this year. So this time of year is craziness here and is just starting to get started. So if you know somebody that's looking for a job, send them to one of our stores or to here at our main office to pick up an application, or you can find them online. Or hey, why am I talking about this? Because I already made a video about it. So let's take a look at what's happening out in the greenhouse, and if you like what you see, you might want to put in an application. Happy New Year! Today I'm here in front of our headquarters in Mason, West Virginia, where we're now accepting applications for our spring growing season. So here in the greenhouse, we need a lot of labor and a lot of help this coming spring. So let's head next door and check it out. Right now the greenhouses are pretty empty, but here really soon they're going to start filling up with plants. If you're interested in working in a greenhouse, there are a ton of benefits. And one of those is that it is summertime in here year-round. Right now it's in the 30s outside, but in here it is sunny and 70 degrees. So whether you have a green thumb or brown thumb, that doesn't matter. If you're interested in applying, you can pick up an application at any of our store locations or here at our headquarters in Mason, West Virginia. And you can also download an application at bobsmarket.com/employment. And there you can find out all the information pertaining to turning in an application and our hiring process. So head on over to our website if you want to learn more about jobs with Bob's. The last time we were out in this section of the greenhouse, it was stuffed full of freshly transplanted ferns. As you can see, the ferns have gotten bigger, and now we're moving them to their drip tubes, where they'll hang out until they're ready to ship out in late April and early May. So they're going to places like the ceiling up above here, and then also the space in between each aisle in the greenhouse. All right, and during the video, Marcia Smith shared our video. So if you haven't and you're watching this, go ahead and like and share it, and that way people can not only find Bob's Live, But they can also, if they're looking for a job, find this video. So, as I said in the video, you can apply at um, any of our store locations or here at our office, but you can also find information on on the application process, and you can also download a printable application over on our website at bobsmarket.com/employment. And speaking of our website and following us, of course, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and we're also over on TikTok. So you can find us there at Bob's Market. And I want to start pushing our TikTok more, because once we get to 1,000 likes on TikTok, we can start going live. And I think it would be really cool to do live videos out in the greenhouse. So that's something that I want to do over there with that. Here on Facebook, collectively, with all of our pages, I think we've passed the 10,000 like mark. So that's pretty awesome. The next thing that we have for this week, and I guess it's the final thing, is our holiday drawing. So during Christmas and New Year's, we had up on our website an entry form for a drawing. And what we're going to be doing is giving out a couple of gift certificates. So I've got all the entries in here. That's partly why. Let me jump back over to this camera. That's partly why I was late getting started this evening. It took a long time to cut up these little pieces of paper with all the entries, because we had almost 400 entries. And if you entered, you could go back and check your inbox. And if you don't currently get our newsletter, you will have been sent an invite where you can register to get our weekly newsletter. So, yeah, we've got almost 400 entries here. We're going to do 2 prizes. We're going to do 2 gift certificates. And, well, let me go ahead and draw the names. And so you can see the names that I've drawn. I have set up, let me find it here. I need to go through and reorganize the streaming software. Set up a little camera so you can see the name that I draw. So let me give this a good shake. And there is a possibility, as I was cutting these up, I was cutting them like 3 thick at a time, and I forgot there was one column at the end of the spreadsheet where I had a bunch of names and then it was blank. So there's about 30 blank slips in here also. All right, I'm gonna reach in. And the hard part with this many pieces of paper and not looking is getting just one, which I think I have. Okay, so our first gift card winner is, let me lay it down here. Oh, this is harder to do than it looks because I've got it really zoomed in. Is Teresa Booth. So she is our first winner, and now let's get the second winner. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Our other winner is Sarah Hoselton. I think I'm pronouncing the last name correctly. It's what it looks like. So these are our two Christmas or holiday drawing because it was both Christmas and New Year's. Um, both of our winners. So we have Sarah Hoselton and Teresa Booth. And before I forget, I'm going to take these and lay them over here on my desk in a place where I won't forget about them because I can sometimes be a little scatterbrained. Um, I'm going to do that. And well, that is all that I have for this week. In next week's episode of Bob's Live, we're going to be talking about 2022 garden trends. So that's something that we do every January is talk about the gardening trends for the upcoming year. So I've screenshotted some stuff over the last few weeks, and I think this year is going to be some pretty awesome trends. And some of the callers this year, like Pantone, every year picks a caller of the year. Their caller this year really complements a lot of flowers out in the greenhouse. So that's going to be amazing. And well, that is all that we have for this week. So until next time, keep growing.